And welcome to the Hiredgun podcast with your host, the Hiredgun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, guys? So night two is in the books, and we have two new champions and uh, and one retained champ. Okay, but let me get my rating out first and tell you what I liked and what I didn't like. All right, but so night two was better than night one. Okay, leaps and bounds better. It was better, and I liked the night one. A lot of people didn't, but I liked the night one. Night two was better though. Like the issues I had with night now. Found out some news about why one of these matches on night one was shorter than the other. So but some of the issues I had with night one got fixed kind of with night two. Like mainly the times of the matches. All right, so we got a whole lot of sevens and eights in certain matches on night one. And then night two, we got we got longer matches. Now, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what hurts certain matches from going longer. Besides the Open and Brock match, it being free on ESPN for an hour was the problem with some of these matches. Now, the Over and Brock match, not so much because that was going whatever time it went, it was going that length regardless. And I told you, if this got stretched out any, it's because the fuckery of going outside and shit. So that happened. It didn't happen for a long time, but it damn sure happened. But so it being free on ESPN or ESPN2 for an hour hurt some of these matches. Not the ladder match, but uh, mainly for night one because it was time then, and they had to get off in an hour. Right, so some matches wasn't going to be that long because of that. So but but night two they fixed that. Now one of my problems I had with night two is it only had 6 matches. Now I'm not gonna complain about I'm not gonna complain about the pay per view finishing at 9:30. No sir, no sir. Way better than finishing at 12:30 or damn near 1 o'clock. So you're not gonna have me bitching complain about that shit. But the reason I don't like it being only 6 matches is because we could have had an extra match on that card. It could have been 7-7. Seven matches is the sweet spot. For WrestleMania, definitely. It should have been 7-7. Now, some would say that the main event with CM Punk and Roman was because of that. Because they went 35 minutes. They went longer. They had the longest match out of everybody. Because Cody and Orton only went 20. You know? So, uh, but not having 7 matches on that card is bullshit to me because there's two matches I can think about that could have been on that card. Julia versus Stephanie versus Jordan Grace could have been on that card. Now, some would say it needed a build up and everybody got nipped up. That's why they didn't do it. Jordan Grace and Tiffany Stratton wrestled Friday. Now, whether Julia was nicked up or banged up so much that she couldn't go, okay, alright. But Carmella Hayes and and Dragunov could have been on that card too. Alright? should have been on that card too. Plain and simple. But for the United States title, I made that. Now, other than that, I enjoyed night two. Night two night two was a nine. It can't be a ten. It can't be a ten. It can't be a ten because of what I just said. All right, the card should have had seven matches on there. Now, oh no, I'm sorry. We got three new champions. Three new champions and one uh, champ retained. Penta retained. He should have retained. Now I know some people wanted to see Javon Evans win the IC title. He got time. He got time. Penta just got that belt. Just got it. It's okay for him to have to retain, especially if we don't know what happened tonight. So but it was a good ladder match. It wasn't the best ladder match, but it was a good ladder match. You got everything you wanted out of this ladder match. Plain and simple. Like you got everything you wanted out of this ladder match. All right. JD and JD and Rusev did their thing. Javon Evans did his thing. Dragon Lee did his thing. You know, Prince should have won, and he won. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about this Trick Williams and Sammy match. The goal was to put the belt on Trick. They did. Okay, now when I talk about who shouldn't have been on this card, Sammy shouldn't have been on this card. All right, Carmelo Hayes should have. Carmelo Hayes should have been on this card. Carmelo Hayes should have been on this card. Not Sammy. All right, and then I'm gonna say it like this about this. If the goal was to put the belt on Trick, you still could have had Melo in that match. All right, and Sammy could have still got pinned. Plain and simple. Now, I'm one of the people who say this match didn't need the IC title in it because I'm a firm believer Melo should have been on this card with the United States title, even if he was gonna drop it to whoever. Okay, like it's horseshit to me. I'm not cool with it, but I'm glad Trick won. So I'm not going to rain on Trick's parade and keep saying Trick should have been in this match because Melo just should have been on this card in general. Okay. But Trick won, and that was the right move. Now this match only got 10 minutes, but still, it did its thing. Now some would say that this should have went longer than that. You don't want to do that to Trick because I'm a fan. All right. Now a lot of people would say I wasn't a fan. No, no. I wasn't a fan of NXT Trick Williams. I wasn't. But when they decided to keep him in NXT for another year, I seen the growth in Trick Williams. I seen the dedication. I also seen when he went to TNA that helped him. Now, Trick's never gonna be in my top 10 of anything. Like he's not. I'm not even saying Trick is a bona fide main eventer. All right. Even though me saying that, I can see Trick winning the world title. All right, or the WWE title. All right, I can see that. The United States title is just a a test. It's just a test for him. All right. It's just a test. I gotta get new headphones. It's just a test for him right now. Like he it, it's a stepping stone to see how he do with this belt. Right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Alright? Because they see uh hold on y'all. Hold on y'all. Hold on y'all. So they see I'm sorry y'all. It is what it is on that part. So they see something in him. Right? And again, I see the dedication. I see the hard work. I see that Trick has came a long way. Now again, he's never gonna be in my top 10. Right? He's not in my top 10 of anything. But he does he deserve the United States title? Yeah. Yeah. He does. Right? And what I have been okay with him being the United States I mean being no. Would I have been okay with him winning over Melo? Yeah, yeah. Because then Melo would have been over 100 days as champ. He probably would have had a couple more title defenses under his belt, right? And then he would have walked in as the United States champion uh, at Mania. Probably would have had a dope ass entrance, and I'm okay with him dropping the belt to Melo. I mean the truth. As long as he got on the card, and that's just being real. As long as he got on the card, I would have been happy. You know. Um. But and then a little guy did this thing. He took a bump. Pause. Um. And he interfered in the match, and he did this thing, and he was Trick's, and he has been Trick's hype man, which is a goose head because he used to be Metal's hype man. Now, all this is gonna happen at probably a backlash because now Trick is pretty much gonna stop the United States. Well, truth be told, the United States Open Challenge has been stopped since Sammy won it. All right, so but Trick is gonna end it anyway, which there's nothing wrong with him ending it. Like it's not. It's not. I understand. Because he's a he, technically he's still a heel. He's just mad over it, so it doesn't matter. You know. And you know what? The Sammy versus Trick is not over either because you had Sammy on the floor, um, just uh, looking looking like sad and shit. So, but that's why we're not over with. But still, Melo should have been in this match, like he should have. Um, but good match, good match. Sammy did his thing. He made Trick look good in the ring. Cause again, I'm not saying I see him as the main eventer, even though he's gonna win the world title. It's gonna happen. Like Trick carries himself as a superstar, and he has to look. Regardless of some people feel like, oh, he's being stereotyped. It was Trick's. I'm not going to get into that right now, but it was Trick's idea for this gimmick, right? And it's mad over right now, right? And it's not like he decided to use whoop that trick. No, the fans did. The fans did. It was because of the horns and everything. Now, and like my best friend Ryan said, the only knock against Trick right now is that you can't sell the words "whoop that trick." You can't because it's copyrighted, and they get sued. So they're not even trying to do that. You know, they trying to sell the pink. I mean, not the pink. The white pimp coat going around. Cause he gave one to Stephen A. Smith and he gave one to Perkins. When was it? Thursday? Thursday or Friday? He gave them things out. All right. It's a party with Trick when he go out there and he does things, and now they can pimp him around with the United States title now. Because like my homeboy Eddie said that that it's more entertainment than wrestling sometimes. Because even Melo had to understand you got to get over. Everybody know you can wrestle your ass off, right? Right, but sometimes that's not going to get you over it. Like you have to get with the fans and the crowd to get over it. And Friday they was still saying Melo off and over saying he was there. You know, and then Sammy tried to use that same bullshit win he got on Melo against Trick and it didn't work. But for what it was a good match. I wish it was like a tad bit longer. Pause. But it did its job. Right, the assignment was to put the belt on Trick. That's what happened. The Demon and Dom was a good match. Was a good match. I only went 10 minutes, so but good match. Good match. I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it. The right person won. Finn won. The Demon won. That's who should have won. All right. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that. Oh, I hit the headphones. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that the right person didn't win. It's the right person won. Like the demon won. Um, um, I don't think it's over because because uh because uh I don't think he's over because I think Dom. I mean, Dom is still saying that he wasn't supposed to fight the demon. He was supposed to fight Finn. So they probably fight again. They probably fight again. I still wanted a Finn versus I still wanted Finn versus I still wanted Finn versus JD Madonna. I do. So I might get that. uh, Jade had her best match ever. Ever. Her two best matches, well, in WWE for sure. Her best match, her best match was last night. Alright, like we can say her last match in AEW was good. Was her best match too, but her best match in WWE was last night. Alright, like she did good last night. Now she lost, but she did good. But the goal was for her to walk in as champ. The goal was never, she was never walking out as champ. You know, So, but the goal was for her to walk in as champ, and that's what happened. That's what happened. Um, Good match. Good match. I enjoyed that match. Night two was way better than night one, and I enjoyed night one. I did. It was just better. The only knock I got against night two is the fact that we only got 6 matches. You know. Let's get down to Roman. No, no. Let's do the over and Brock, and then we do, and then I do the main event next. So over and Brock did his thing. Okay, the assignment was to get over, and that's why listen. I told y'all before this match was just gonna last longer than this match was gonna last longer than it was supposed to. This match wasn't gonna last 10 minutes. This match wasn't going 10 minutes, and it wasn't because of Brock. I mean over. It was because of Brock. All right, and even though they went outside the ring and all that stuff, it didn't last that long. All right, and then I hate the word no sell, but over no sell a lot of Brock's offense. All right, and then the only thing he didn't no sell was scared me at first was he didn't know he didn't no sell the F5. He got back up from the F5, and then he finished Brock. All right, and over one. The right person won again. The right person won. They've been spot on. They've been spot on the whole time with this man. I'll for you. All right, and they just had to stick the landing, and they did because Over should have won. I was afraid. Over was going to win, but he won. And that's the goal here. Now, what happened afterwards? Now, him retiring or looking like he's going to retire because when they reported it, they were saying he was teasing he was retiring. Now on Twitter or the free show after show, they were saying something different, saying he was retiring. All right. Now this morning or this afternoon, Paul is denying that Brock's retiring. Now, I think that Brock's retiring at SummerSlam. Now, if I'm wrong, I already told Ryan that I'll be wrong because they feel like Brock's done, and that's it. Now, here's my only thing about this situation. Now, I've heard the rumors of Roman versus Gunther at SummerSlam. I heard the rumors that Brock's done. We gonna see. Now, the only gripe I got against this here is this: if Brock lost last night, which he did, Brock's not losing at SummerSlam to Gunther. It's not happening. All right, but we'll see. We'll see on that part. But for what it was, no, it was good because the right person went over it. Right, and the right person won. I mean, over or won, and how he won was good too. So we didn't need a whole back and forth. We didn't need 10 minutes of back and forth shit or kicking out of shit. Nah, this over one. The right person won. Alright, so let's get into this main event. So the main event went, like I said, went 35 minutes. Okay? And he told the story from the beginning to the end. Roman won. I don't know if it was the right call for him to win, but he won. Now, now, his words, not mine. He said that the term of I mean the part time shit is over with. He said, and they're gonna see him all summer. It ain't summer yet. All right, and we're gonna see him tonight too. That's what he said. Because it's still in Vegas. All right, all right. So like they're saying that he's saying that he's gonna beat it. Now I believe that the only reason they put that belt on him, back on him, is because he agreed to be here. He agreed to be at the uh, to be all summer now. You know who else said they'd be there all summer last year? And there'd be a summer tour. John Cena, and he wasn't. Nah, some of that now we've found out some of that's not his fault. You know, yeah, because he was willing to add more days to his shit, and the E told him nah. All right, so that wasn't on him, but you know we've heard this before. Now he said he'll be here all summer. All right, so I'm cool with that. Now again, if he's there, that's cool. All right, that doesn't mean he's gonna wrestle uh, on Mondays. All right, like he's gonna be there, and like he's probably gonna do the Brock thing, show up, be in a couple promos. I'm out. Now his kids are older now, so he can do this shit now, you know. But we'll see about that too. But like, great match. The great match between CM Punk and and CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Great match. So the three or four, the four good matches are the best matches on both cards. You know, it was alright for me. It was Gunther versus Seth. All right, that's the first. Then Roman versus CM Punk, the ladder match, and then four. You know what? Jade versus Rhea. Those are the four best matches for the pay per view. You know, but good matches, good matches. The card, I enjoyed the whole show. Um, Sorry for the mishap with my headphones and the speakerphone and the speaker and stuff, y'all. Apologize for that. But I'll be in the show with that. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch E-Feds. I'll be back on tomorrow. This is the Hiredgun podcast with your host, the Hiredgun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.